8 years ago, the Mouse River was at its highest level on record, causing $1 billion in damage across the four-county area along its path in North Dakota. One result of the flood was a commitment from the International Souris River Board to see if the operations manual that dictates how dams along the river are operated should be changed to reduce chances of future flooding. Jim Olson was in Bottineau today talking with members of the study board that's looking into river management to find out when we might hear that report.
8 years after the Mouse River reached its peak, members of a study board are getting close to deciding if they should recommend any changes to the management that governs the river.
We've got 2011, but that's not the only way a summer flood can happen.
Between 2011 and the next flood of record, there's a lot of possibilities.
Two of the people studying possible management changes for the Souris Mouse River system say even though 2011 is the worst we've recorded, the river that's known as the Souris in Canada and the Mouse in North Dakota has almost unlimited variables.
We have a 70-year stream flow record, but there's an infinite number of ways that drought, low flow and or flood flows can happen.
So the end goal really is to test a bunch of different scenarios, develop a potential new operating plan, and then see how it impacts different reaches of the river.
But it'll still be a while. The study board doesn't expect to make recommendations to the International Joint Commission until 2021.
We have not seen a silver bullet. We don't have an alternative that's going to take care of all floods and supply water for all droughts.
And so it's likely to be 2020 before we hear about possible changes, and probably another year beyond that before those changes might be implemented. More than 10 years after the Mouse River roared through North Dakota. Jim Olson, KX News.
And you're still invited to comment on river issues over the next year or so, and you can do it online. We have a link to the study board for you on kxnet.com.